What is up, y'all? Welcome back. For today's video, I'm going to be reacting to a few episodes of Boruto. So the last few episodes I ended up watching, we got to know a little bit more about Kawaki. We saw a little bit more with his backstory, how, pretty much Kara got a hold of him, and even how he got the karma mark. So now, Kawaki is living with the Uzumakis. It's pretty much for, Naruto is just looking after him and everything, so having Kawaki move in with them is pretty much the easiest way Naruto can really keep an eye on him. So very excited to see how these next few episodes go, so let's get started with the reaction and see what Boruto has in store for us. Man, that's where Kawaki and Boruto are going to have that crazy fight in the future. That's where their crazy fight is going to be. And oh man, once that happens, that is going to be insane. Man, if he were to tell that to Choji like back in like Shippuden or even like first series, man, Naruto would have been incredibly broke. Okay, he might end up being broke here too. He might end up being broke here too because of Chocho. Called her ass chubs. Called her ass chubs, dude. Kawaki, man. He's trying to call Chocho chubs. That's brutal. Yo, Kawaki, bro, you gotta calm down, my guy. That's just a regular child. Oh my gosh, he was like on site with that. Oh, you don't even know like the kind of childhood he's had. He's had a horrible childhood. But I feel like the way he acted like that, like how he was like so hostile, is because since he was part of Kara ever since like he was a kid, he's always been like on guard. Cause like we've seen like with Kawaki as a kid at Kara, he was already kind of like fighting for his life. So like even through his eyes, even a kid could be dangerous. So I think that's why Kawaki was like he was like instantly about to attack this kid for bumping into him. It's because he is like he's been part of Kara, he's been fighting for his life like his entire life. So like it's just kind of like a natural instinct. Bro, Ino is top tier when it comes to looks in Naruto. She is top tier. She is like, honestly, she's probably like number one for me. I remember like first series, she was like, I didn't like her at all. Shippuden, she got better. And then like after Shippuden, she climbed to the top. Also, she already knows. She already knows that they gotta keep an eye on him. Yo, she already knows. Or maybe like it's not just a check on Kawaki. Maybe to like I think they're on alert just to make sure, like, not just to watch over Kawaki, but also to see if anyone from Kara tries to show up, like anyone like part of Kara is trying to show up to get Kawaki. So it could be both reasons, like why, it could be both reasons for like having Naruto telling Ino to like make sure like the sensory unit is like on alert. All the bases like remind him of like all the shit that he went through when he was getting the karma mark. Dang, so like even like a vase kind of like reminds him of like all that trauma that he went through with Kara. Dang, so I feel like getting a vase probably wasn't the best choice if it's just gonna bring up trauma like that. Damn, and his karma mark activated a little bit too as he was experiencing that. Damn, just like the amount of trauma like Kawaki went through. He's gone through like some immense trauma. Like especially as a youngin, dude, a lot of things can trigger his trauma right now. Oh, he's hugging him. He's really he's really taking care of him. Oh, that's heartwarming from Naruto. That is heartwarming. He's actually really trying to take care of Kawaki. And like with Naruto kind of like assuring him that everything is okay. His karma mark is going away a little bit. His memory of Jigen is kind of like going away. I feel like he's starting to really feel safe around Naruto. It really feels like he's starting to feel really safe around him. Naruto's treating into ramen. Naruto's treating into the ramen. Ah! I don't know why I'm so excited about it. I just love that like Naruto's treating into ramen. Naruto cares a lot about he cares a lot about someone if he's treating them to ramen. That's a pretty uneven trade. Like a piece of the Shasu pork for half of the egg. That's not a fair trade for Naruto. That's a fair trade for Kawaki, but not Naruto. He's gonna make Kawaki fix the vase. He's gonna make him fix it. Wow. Wow, he is hella petty. He already bought you a new one. You're just gonna make him like fix the other ones? Wow, Boruto. Oh, they're near the Leaf Village. They're near the Leaf Village. Oh. Oh. He already knows that they're enhancing the sensory unit? Oh. I cannot believe they're near the village. I cannot believe that. Wait, if Koji and Delta end up infiltrating, if they end up infiltrating, right? And then Naruto like ends up like say Naruto ends up like confronting them and he sees Koji. What if Naruto when if he sees Koji and he's like, "Wow, you resemble like my old master." Oh my gosh. I want to see Naruto interact with Koji. I need to see Naruto interact with Koji. Koji's in the village. He's already in the village. So if Naruto manages to like intercept or like interact with Koji, oh my gosh, I am so hyped for that. Koji is in the Leaf Village though. What? Koji is in the Leaf Village now. Like Delta, she kind of like is like a little bit cautious with it. Koji wasn't. Oh my gosh, Koji in the Leaf Village. I need to see him and Naruto kind of like interact with each other just to see if like Naruto sees like Jiraiya in him or something, or sees that like Koji resembles Jiraiya. I need to see that happen. But yeah, this episode, nothing too crazy, except for like when Kawaki was about to attack that kid for bumping into him, and then like the whole thing with the vase, like the trauma that he like went through when he was getting his karma mark with Kara, and like that whole vase situation, kind of bringing that trauma back from when he was a kid and everything. So that was really interesting to see. But yeah, nothing too crazy with this episode, except for the fact that Delta and Koji were near the village, and even Koji just going into the village. So yeah, that was crazy. So yeah, like I said, hopefully Naruto ends up like interacting with Koji in some sort of way. So hopefully we get to see that in the next episode. Speaking of next episode, let's get started with the next one. Okay, before I get started with the next episode, I decided to rewatch the ending for this one because I felt like there was something that I ended up missing. And good thing I did, because I missed some pretty big information. So Koji's telling Delta because the Leaf Village has been more cautious with Kara, they've been enhancing their sensory unit. It's to the point where they can distinguish, whether a chakra that enters the village has been registered before with the Leaf Village, or if they haven't. And if they haven't, they get detected instantly. So with Koji jumping onto Leaf Village ground and then jumping inside of the Leaf Village and pretty much not getting detected just yet, that means that Koji's chakra has been registered with the Leaf Village at some point in time. So does that mean that they're starting to really push the fact that Koji could be Jiraiya? Because like you said, they are able to detect chakra, chakra that enters the village. And if it hasn't been registered with the Leaf Village before, they get detected instantly. And it seems like with Koji standing on, the gates of the Leaf Village and then entering the Leaf Village, and with no one responding to him like almost right away, it seems like Koji's chakra has been registered in the Leaf Village. So I'm really thinking that Koji is Jiraiya. Because of that fact, because of the fact that, as soon as he stepped onto the gates of the Leaf Village, no one, came after them, or no one went to go see who this person is that's on, the gates of the Leaf Village, or even the fact that like, he jumps into the Leaf Village. So, I mean, Koji, Jiraiya? Could it possibly be? I'm so glad I ended up looking at the ending for this episode, because if I didn't, I would not have known about this fact. Okay, but for real, let's get started with the next episode. But for real, with him not being detected right away, they're really starting to push at the fact that this dude could possibly be Jiraiya. And look, he has a toad ready too. I'm telling you, The fact that he was able to enter the village without being detected and that he uses toads and he has Rasengan, I swear, if they are just pulling one over on us and being like, oh, you guys thought this was Jiraiya. No, it actually isn't. I'm going to be so pissed, but I really think Koji is Jiraiya. Like with him entering the village and not getting detected, I it really they're making it really seem like Koji is Jiraiya. Damn, he's straight up just like, yeah, we're only here just to spy on Kawaki. He legit has like no like he just says anything that comes into his head. I mean, yeah, at least like Mitsuki's honest, you know, at least he's honest. He was hella happy that Naruto actually remembered that, or Boruto actually remembered Naruto was gonna train him. He was hella happy. But yeah, that's interesting. Like Naruto's gonna be training Boruto a little bit with like hand to hand combat. I don't know. I feel like it's like I know they sparred before, but I feel like that's like the first time we've seen Naruto like is gonna actually train Boruto. I wouldn't say Boruto mastered it. I mean, like, what can he make the? He can't like make the amount that Naruto can. But granted, you know, Naruto has an extreme amount of chakra, so obviously, like that's the main reason why he can make so many clones. But like, I don't know. I kind of wouldn't say that Boruto mastered it. I think he's really good with it. You know, not as good as Naruto back in the day with Shadow Clone, but Boruto's pretty good with it. Wait, he really can? Because like when Kawaki and Boruto sparred, you know, for the bath or like when they like fought against each other for like the bathroom and everything, Boruto seemed like he managed to activate it right away. Oh, okay, yeah. See, so I think it's because they're like connected with each other in a way. Whenever Kawaki activates his, Boruto's gets activated too. So that's probably the as of right now, that's probably the only way Boruto can actually activate it. Oh, there was some power to that. And Naruto realized it. There was some power to that. Yo, their taijutsu is looking clean. Yeah, Naruto's showing Boruto how to really use the shadow clones right now. He's showing him how to really use it. Dang, he actually managed to fake him out a little bit. He managed to fake him out a little bit. Oh, Boruto's gotten so good. I mean, yeah, he is moving smart. Like, when you compare Boruto where he is at now and then like Naruto when he was at that age, I honestly think Boruto beats Naruto when they're at the same age, honestly. But yeah, like Boruto did pretty dang well. Like especially with like his like kind of like first time using the karma mark against Naruto, he did pretty well. I mean, yeah, like with the karma mark, there has to be a really big risk with it. I guess like if you haven't used it, like if you're not used to it, like it'll probably drain you like pretty fast. But because Kawaki is able to like like since he's a little bit more advanced with the karma mark, it probably won't drain him as fast. But like with Boruto, he got exhausted pretty fast after using it. So I guess like with him, you know, if he trains with it more, that risk of it draining you really fast goes away. Their training definitely did seem like fun, and that's something like Kawaki wasn't expecting because like from what we saw, you know, his training is completely different than what like he saw with Boruto and Naruto. It's because with his training, he just gets beat and like he gets hit every time. Like even with like you know Jigen was just like hitting him for asking a question and everything. So like that was something like we still see things that he never got to experience, or we see things that Kawaki experienced differently. I mean, yeah, Naruto did like do that before. You know, like he always beat himself up for like not being able to save Sasuke back then, not able to like, you know, keep a promise to Sakura and everything. You know, he really like beat himself up over that and everything. And then, you know, after all that hardship, he finally managed to bring Sasuke back to the village, managed to get his friend back, made that promise to Sakura come true and everything. So yeah, he definitely beat himself up like over the years for not being able to do that. And with him finally being able to do that, it just felt so good. Wait, so Sasuke's actually in the village still? Or like he's back in the village again? Ah! I want Sasuke to meet Kawaki too. I want Sasuke to meet Kawaki too. Because that would be interesting. I love the fact that Sasuke is still here. I love it. Oh, and then Sarada's gonna ask Sasuke to train her again. So either he's gonna train her on how to like get another tome for her Sharingan, or she's gonna be like, teach me how to use Chidori. It's gonna be one of those, or probably even both, because I feel like Sasuke would just end up teaching her both a little bit, mainly like Chidori. Oh, Koji knows where Kawaki is now. He knows where he is. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. He knows where to find Kawaki now. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. He knows where to find Kawaki. He knows where to find Kawaki. This is gonna be crazy. So hopefully he makes his move. Naruto intercepts or like, helps him out or everything and ends up meeting Koji. And then hopefully he thinks Koji's Jiraiya too. That's what I'm hoping for. Oh my gosh. Koji knows where Kawaki is. No, yeah. Decent episode, I gotta say. Another decent episode. Nothing too crazy. The sparring with Boruto and Naruto was pretty cool. Especially when Boruto was using his Karma Mark. We got to see that with the Karma Mark, it pretty much enhances your stats. Not only your physical stats, but also your ninjutsu. We saw with his thunderclap arrow, I think that's what it was called. It did pretty big damage and everything. So if that were to connect with Naruto, instead of his shadow clone, that probably would have done decent damage to Naruto. And yeah, that was a nice sparring match. And also we got to see Kawaki with his like training experience with Jigen was a whole lot different than Boruto and Naruto's training experience. With Boruto and Naruto didn't even really hit Boruto. But when we saw like Kawaki's backflash of like when he was training with Jigen, that's all Jigen did to Kawaki. So it's nice to see like there's more like experiences that the experiences Kawaki went through, and like him getting to see like how his experiences were different compared to like someone like Boruto's, especially when it comes to like training the Karma Mark. So yeah, that's very nice to see. And also, Koji knows where to find Kawaki, so hopefully we get to see Koji kind of make his move and try to get Kawaki. But yeah, again, decent episode. Nothing too crazy except for some of the stuff I already said. So let's get started with the next episode. I like that like Himawari isn't like afraid of Kawaki anymore. I like how she's kind of like getting a little bit more comfortable being around him and everything. Cause like at first she was really like nervous or like timid, like being next to like Kawaki. But now she's like perfectly fine with him. I really like that. I don't know why. I think it's just nice to see that like she's not afraid of him. I feel like Himawari is gonna end up helping him like fix the vase. Since like it seems like he can't really figure it out on his own. So I feel like because of the fact that Himawari is like a little bit comfortable with being like near Kawaki and everything, I feel like she might end up just like helping him out like and fix it. And yeah, Koji's still watching. He's still watching for Kawaki. I want him to make like some sort of move to like kind of like get to him. But like yeah, but because like he's living in like Naruto's house, like he won't be able to do it so easily. Oh, not only does he have high hopes for Kawaki, he also has high hopes for Boruto. That's interesting. I feel like maybe he's gonna try to like use Boruto too. He might end up trying to use Boruto or something. Yeah, I feel like Jigen already knows who the traitor is, but like he's just kind of like waiting to see if like the traitor ends up like slipping up again, or maybe like he's just like taking his time with like handling the traitor. But yeah, it seems I really do think like Jigen already knows who it is. He's just kind of like buying his time. What? She has a, why do I feel like that's a drone? Yeah, it's a drone. She had a drone on her back. So I think this is gonna be her way of trying to find Koji and maybe even Jigen. Not Jigen, Koji and Kawaki. So I think this is gonna be her way of trying to like find them. Since she can't enter the village because like she'd be detected right away. I like the fact that like Kawaki's now gonna like teach Boruto everything that he knows about the Karma Mark and everything. Because once Boruto knows how to use the Karma Mark more and utilize it, he's actually gonna be a pretty big threat. Oh, and they're gonna do it with combat. Oh, this is gonna be fun to see. This is gonna be fun to see. Like two karma marks going against each other, even though it's just sparring. It's just gonna be really nice to see. Yo, this is so hype. This is so hype. I'm so excited to see how this whole thing goes. Obviously, Kawaki is gonna beat Boruto, but it's still gonna be a really nice fight to see. Like seeing two karma marks go against each other like this. Oh my gosh, already it's looking so cool. They just started, and Kawaki's pulling this move too. Dude, they just started and it's looking so good. Oh, this is looking pretty sick. Not gonna lie, this is looking pretty sick. Seeing how Boruto like handles something like Kawaki's body, since it's a scientific ninja tool, seeing how he is able to like adapt to it is gonna be interesting to see. Oh yeah, I think that was the whole point. It was to get him stuck so he can try to land a Rasengan. Oh, that was smart. He made it like to where Kawaki would get stuck. Oh, that was sick. He's able to block the Rasengan with that. Oh, that was sick. The next step? What's the next step? Oh, would it be trying to, yeah, try to absorb ninjutsu. Oh, that because he's done it once. I think he's done it twice. He's absorbed things twice. So, but he doesn't know how to do it. So hopefully he managed to figure out how to do it this time. I think either he manages to absorb it, or he ends up getting hit, or it becomes a really close call and Naruto like saves him. I don't think Naruto would actually do that. I think he would just, if anything, let Boruto get hit so he can learn how to do it, like learn how to absorb. But like I think Boruto's not gonna be able to do it right away. Oh, he wasn't. It doesn't seem like he was able to do it. That wasn't absorbing it. He just blocked it. But I mean, being able to block it too, that's pretty impressive. Even though he wasn't able to absorb it, I think blocking it was pretty impressive to do. Oh, this is like the first time they held each other like that. Okay, that sounded kind of weird, but yeah, this is the first time they held each other like that. And so their karma marks reacted. Yeah, their karma marks reacted to like physically touching each other like that. Oh, his injury healed too. I think only Boruto was able to see it since Momoshiki was the one that gave him the karma mark, so Kawaki didn't see it. Oh, that was interesting. That was a little bit tense. I gotta say that was interesting. But also, like you see Koji's reaction, he's like, "Whoa, what the hell just happened?" But yeah, like that's interesting. With the two karma marks actually physically touching each other like that, they had like a certain reaction to it. Now Delta knows where they're at. Now Delta knows where like Kawaki and like Boruto are at. So I wonder, is she gonna make her move now? Is she just gonna be like, forget it, I'm going inside? I think she might end up just going inside, or she might try to. No, no, wait, I thought she entered the village. Wait, is she? I think she's about to enter the village. She got rocket boosters? Oh my gosh. But yeah, she's entering the village now. So now she's gonna get detected right away. Yo, Ino detected her. Ino detected it. Oh man. Oh, Naruto's about to meet Delta. Naruto's about to meet Delta. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Naruto ends up meeting Delta. So that means there's a possibility Naruto's gonna have to fight Delta. Because Himawari's there, Boruto's there, and Kawaki's there. So I mean, he's probably gonna either fight or try to get away because those three are there with him. Okay, so he's ordering Boruto to take Himawari to get her out of there because he knows there's gonna be a fight and he needs like Himawari can't be around. He's telling Kawaki to go too. Oh, Naruto's about to fight Delta. Oh, this is gonna be hype. This is gonna be so good to see. Naruto versus Delta. And if Boruto, Kawaki, and Himawari manage to get away, Naruto can definitely go a little bit all out because, he's not gonna have the police force be a part of this fight because he knows it might cause casualties. So Naruto might end up having to go all out a little bit. Like he's definitely gonna have to go in his like Kurama Chakra mode to like handle Delta. Yo, Naruto and Delta, if they legit get to fight, that is going to be a beautiful fight, especially for the fact that we haven't gotten to see Naruto really fight in quite a while. I think I could be wrong, but I think the last time Naruto actually fought was back when during the tuning exams with Momoshiki coming in, Momoshiki and King Shiki, when they like appeared in the village during the tuning exams and everything. So I think that was the last time Naruto actually got to fight. I mean, I could be wrong, but yeah, I am so hyped for this. I am so hyped to see Naruto fight Delta. That is going to be a beautiful fight. But yeah, this episode definitely a little bit better than the past two episodes I just watched. This episode was pretty damn good. The whole thing with like Kawaki and Boruto sparring with their karma marks, just so they can learn, just so like, they can learn a little bit more about the karma marks together, and like, I like that. And then like when they did the union sign, like the union sign handshake with each other, both their karma marks reacted. And that was interesting to see. I like, part of me kind of feels like I wonder why that happened. Why it reacted like that in the first place. But I think it's because like we never got to really see it, because that was the first time that both karma marks ended up like physically touching each other like that. The first time when they were near each other, their karma marks definitely reacted to each other, and then this time they reacted to each other differently when they physically touched. Like Naruto saw Momoshiki, but it seems like Kawaki didn't. And it was something that like even Koji doesn't realize, like, or doesn't even know like why their karma marks reacted that way in the first place. But yeah, pretty solid episode, especially for the fact that Delta's now in the village and she just shows up right in front of Naruto, Boruto, Himawari, and Kawaki. Man, I want to see that fight happen. It looks like it's going to be a pretty decent fight. It looks like it will be a pretty decent fight. Like, I was expecting, like, if anything, Koji to be the first one to, like, interact with Naruto when it comes to, like, the Karo members. But Delta, I was not expecting that. But it's an interesting choice to have Delta be the first one that Naruto ends up coming in contact with, or, like, being face to face with. I really thought it was going to be Koji. I was hoping it was going to be Koji. But being Delta, that's an interesting turn. But yeah, like I said, not bad of an episode. A lot better than like the past two episodes I just watched. This episode, this was a pretty good episode. But yeah, with all that being said, I pretty much got nothing else to say, so I'm going to end the video here. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more anime reactions and more reactions in general. And even for my anime and comic book discussion videos I do on the channel. So if you're into that, definitely subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment, the whole thing. So with all that being said, again, thank you all for watching. Until next time, see ya.